Thanks for coming out. I only have about 3 minutes, so I'm probably going to be reading more from these note cards than I normally would. Most of my professional life has been spent in the media, arts, and culture fields. Newsfeed was born from a need I had to collect real-time news about the artists that I work with. I work with a lot of well-known artists, and fortunately, and I needed a mechanism to get that information in real time efficiently. So in essence, Newsfeed is a personalized social news platform. There we go. And where users can view, curate, and share in real time the news that they care about. It delivers news from thousands of sources on thousands of topics and sorts this content by subject into what we call the color field, which is obviously the colored grid at the top of the page there. And this is how we organize what's happening. Here you'll see the main article display or the feed just below the color field. And the articles displayed here are sort of are representative of where you are on the platform. So if you were on the baseball channel, you would see more news about Joey Votto there, I suppose. You can browse our channels and or use the search function to find and view articles of interest. You can also hide topics, sources, or even channels that aren't of interest to you. You can like, comment, and share articles across the platform, as well as across all the major social networks as well, by using the share button underneath each article there, article listing to the right. At the far right, in the sidebar, you'll see similar channels and top news. Similar channels recommends user-created channels that you might like based on where you are within the platform. Top news is a listing of popular articles also based on sort of where you are within the site and platform. You can create your own channels by using the create channel function at the top menu there in the gray bar along the masthead. And we've incorporated side-scrolling features similar to what you'd use on a tablet or a smartphone, which you can use on a smartphone and a tablet. And so when you side-scroll left here, you'll see you can do that using the gray navigation arrows or the indicator dots below the color field. Under the Newsfeed name, you'll see that you've gone from our channels to your channels. In the color field, you can click and view any of your channels, as well as create new ones, and view a composite of all the news from all of your channels by clicking on the blue My Channels block there in the color field. The one next to it, the following block, allows you, that gives you a composite view of all the news from the other user channels that you're following. Side-scrolling right will bring, all the way to the right, will bring you into the far right color field, which you'll see now says everybody's channels under the name, under our name. And there you'll see a listing of the top 30 or so popular channels. Those can also be hidden, which would populate the color field with new channels. And there, by clicking any of the channels or the similar channels generated on the right, you can view news that's been curated by other users and use all the same functions that you could use anywhere else throughout the site. You can follow other users' channels and see who else is following the channel. And you can also see the channel owner's profile. And also, just like throughout the site, you can comment, hide, like, and share, just like you would anywhere else. And then finally, this is an article page, and I picked a movie coming out by an artist I work with named Korine. It's kind of an oddball film, but should be good. And at the top of the article, you'll see in the header, you'll see the various topics: Korine, James Franco, Selena Gomez, Vanessa Hudgens. I mean, that should tell you everything you need to know about that movie right there. By clicking any of those topics, you can sort those topics and get a view of just articles about those topics. And by clicking on the source, which is Interview Magazine in this case, it would give you an article display of articles only from Interview. Go takes you to the source itself, and at any point you can add any of those topics or sources to any of your channels. In this case, you can see on the far left where it's been shared across social networks, and then on the far right, we generate other article suggestions based on where you are, what article you're reviewing, things that might be of interest to you. So really to summarize, my goal with Newsfeed was to improve the way we view, access, consume, and share news. And it's my hope that the response so far has been fantastic, and we'll see where it goes from here. Thanks for coming out. I appreciate it. Thank you.